Good morning, my dear friends. In the last class, we discussed about motion, types of motion, measurements, and distances. Okay. In this class, before I want to start up the lesson, I would like to ask a few questions to you. Dear students, can it possible to see the object during the night time in the forest? Listen carefully. Can it possible to watch the or see the object in the forest during the night? Yes? No, we cannot see. Why? Yes, because forest is completely filled with darkness. Why we cannot see any objects in that time? Yes. Why? Because of there is a lack of light. Okay. Today we are going to discuss about the lesson light, shadows, and reflections. Light, shadows, and reflection. Okay, children. In this class we are going to see about light. Then what is the meaning of light? What is the definition for light? Yes, light is a form of energy. Light is a form of energy in which gives the sensation of vision. Which gives the sensation of vision. Which gives the sensation of vision. Got it, children? In the examination, they will ask what define light or what is light for 1 mark. It is a 1 mark question. What is a light or define a light? Light is a form of energy in which gives the sensation of vision. Vision is to see the object clearly. Okay, how we cannot see the object during the night time? Why? Because of this light. In the absence of light, we cannot see any objects. Okay, that is what? Light. With the help of the light only, we can see all the objects. Many children, when your parents are going, I think many students, you are born in a farmer family. Okay, your parents are going to watering the water for the crops during the night time. By the time they carry with one torch. Why they are carrying a torch during the night? Because to watch the watering properly, whether the water flowing to the crops clearly or not. Okay, that is what light. With the help of the light only we can see. During the night we cannot travel from one place to another place by any vehicles. Why? Because of the darkness. If the headlight of the vehicles is good enough, then only we can pass from one place to another place during the night. Or else we cannot go. If we go, it may affected for us only. So we cannot travel without the light, without the headlights are good in condition from one place to another place. Understand, children? This is what? Light. And which is the main source of light? Which is the main source of light? Which is the main source of light? We know that who gives us sun? Who gives us light? Sun is the main source of all type of light. Sun is the main source of sun is the main source of light. Students, you might have thought an idea in your mind why we cannot see the sun in the night. Okay, may the question appears in your mind. Why? Yes, that is due to the rotations. But here, in the night time, there is no light, we cannot see, there is no sun. Why? Because earth is rotating. Okay, earth is rotating towards the sun. So 12 hours we get night and 12 hours we get sun. Rest of the time sun travels to other side, so we cannot see the sun. In the same way, why is that in the night time there is no objects we can see? Because of sun. In the absence of sun only we cannot see any objects during the night. But sometimes we may watch, we may observe the things during the night, that is from the moonlight. Okay, moon. But moon is not a artificial source. Okay, moon is getting light from the sun. Moon is getting light from the sun. Okay, do you understand? Next, luminous bodies. Luminous bodies are objects. What are luminous bodies? What are luminous bodies? Are luminous objects. Luminous bodies are nothing but luminous objects only. They have their own light. They have the objects in which they have their own light. That means the objects, whatever the objects have their own light are called luminous objects. Luminous objects. Luminous is nothing but shiny, brighter. Okay, brighter. It gives its own light. Okay, that is for example sun. And also one shiny worm is there. Worm. That is vinchudu. Named as vinchudu. Shiny worm or light worm. Light worms are there. They have their own lights. Okay, these are what? Luminous bodies. After that, non-luminous bodies. What are non-luminous bodies? Non-luminous bodies. What are non-luminous bodies? What are non-luminous bodies? The objects which do not have their own light. Okay, the objects do not have their own light. Suppose children look here, they do not have their own light. For example, moon. Dear students, you may understand this. In the night time we can see the objects with the help of the moonlight, but our moon is getting light from the sun. Okay, did you understand why? Because of that is a non-luminous object. Understand? Non-luminous bodies are non-luminous objects. Okay, non-luminous bodies. What they are doing? They are getting light from the others and they are going to shine. That is what non-luminous bodies. In the examination, the students will ask for the 2 marks. Write the differences between luminous bodies and non-luminous bodies. You can write easy to write. Luminous bodies, they have their own light. Non-luminous bodies, they do not have their own light. Examples for the luminous: sun and light worms, and non-luminous bodies, moon. Okay. In next, we are going to discuss about transparent, translucent, and opaque objects. Opaque. First, opaque. O-P-A-Q-U-E. Opaque. Opaque objects, they cannot shine or passes light towards them. They are opaque objects. Dear students, look at here. It is an object. It is a paper. If you are, I add here touch and, but light cannot passes through here. Okay, this is what opaque. Opaque means the substances that Do not passes light through them. They are said to be, or they are called opaque. Opaque objects or opaque substances. Got it, children? Opaque means we cannot see what is there behind of that. For example, see, we cannot see what is there behind of this board. We cannot see what is there behind of this wall. Okay? Did you understand? This is what? Opaque. Next, translucent. Translucent means, see children, these are when we passes the light towards these translucent objects, we can see the object partially. We can see the object partially. Partially means somewhat, we can imagine, that's all, but we cannot see exactly. Partially means little, very small quantity of objects we can see. That to be partially, not clearly. Okay, that is what? Translucent object. From this examples for opaque substances, notebook, we cannot see what is behind of the notebook. Okay, duster, we cannot see what is there. You cannot tell what is here. Okay, this is what? Opaque. Okay, objects, plastic also, wall also. These are all what? Yes, and also transparent glass sheets will come. Tracing paper, and also some mirrors will come. Some mirrors, especially at the home, you might have, your parents might have fixed in the windows. In that we can see the image, but not clearly. That is what? Partial images. Partially, we may feel that maybe somebody is going, maybe someone is going. Okay, like that we are thinking. That is what? Translucent. Then what is the transparent? Transparent. What is the meaning of transparent? Dear students, you know that meaning of transparent. What is the transparent? Transparent. The name itself tells us transparent means the objects. Whatever the objects we are going to see, the objects, those are all always the objects which, see, transparent means the object which passes light towards them. They are called transparent objects. Transparent means we can see the object what is there in front of us. Okay, for an example, glass also comes. Glass sheets. Dear students, you are going to apply the binding papers for your notebooks and textbooks. That to be glass sheets. Glass sheets means it is, you can see the image as it is. That is what? Glass sheets. Glasses also. Okay, transparent glasses will come. If you are passing lights towards them, you can see the objects. What is there behind of that? What is there behind of me? Beside of it. Okay, that is what? Transparent objects. These are what? Very, very important concepts in this. We must know about opaque substances, translucent substances, and transparent objects. Transparent objects, translucent objects, and opaque objects. Okay. See, for example, I will give you some examples here. See, this wood. Wood is there. Can you see what is there behind of here? Okay. I wrote here something. Can you imagine? Can you say, children, what is there here? Okay, you cannot say. That is what? That is what? Opaque substances. We cannot see. By closing the window, by closing the doors of the houses, we cannot see who is there behind, who is there, who entered, who knocked the door. Who knocked the door, we cannot imagine. Okay. So far we have transparent window we fix in the beside of the wall. By the time we are watching the who has stand in front of our door, we can see. Yes or no? This is what? Transparent. Translucent means if the image, if you watch partially, then it is said to be translucent. These are what? About opaque, transparent and translucent. Okay? Dear children, understand? This is what about light. See, once again I will tell you, light is a form of energy. We cannot see any object without the light. Without light, we cannot see any object clearly. Understood? Any objects may be. Okay? See, that is what? Light. And also, light gives us sensation of vision. Vision means looking, how it is, how he is, how he is, okay? What he is, okay? Those are all we can tell. Those are all we can watch doing that with the help of the light. See, just to think about, without the sun is the main source of light energy and which gives, and with the help of the sunlight only we can all survive along with the living things, both plants and animals. See, if there is no sunlight, we cannot get any type of the food. Okay, if we are daily whatever the food we are consuming, that all gifted by the sun only. Sunlight, without sunlight we cannot prepare, plants never be prepared their own food. That is what? Photosynthesis. May you know that children, what is photosynthesis? Photosynthesis means what? Photosynthesis means with the help of the sunlight, plants are preparing their own food with the help of sunlight, water and carbon dioxide. That is what? Photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is nothing but food preparation. This is all gifted by light. With the help of the light only we can prepare all these things. Okay, understand? Now, may I have this children? Okay. See children, and one more concept I want to tell you here. See, in the examination they will ask for 3 marks this one. Write the differences between transparent, translucent and opaque substances or opaque objects. Did you understand? See, transparent means these are allows the light or passes the light. The objects which passes the light towards them is called transparent. Translucent means the object which allows the light partially is called translucent. And opaque means the objects, the substances that do not passes the light towards them is called opaque substances. Examples I have given, you have to see it. Okay. And also see children here. And what is the special of light? Light's specialty is what? Light's specialty is what? What is the specialty of light? See, we know that light gives us sensation of vision. Vision is the first. Vision is the first step. Next step is light is always passes through a straight path or straight line. Okay, light is always passes through a straight line or straight path. Got it? Light is always passes through a straight line or straight path. How can you say that, sir? Light is always passes through a straight line. Okay. Yes, children. I will tell you one example with activity. See here. Here is an object. Here is a person. I. You want to see? Here is an object. is lightning. Okay, he wants to see this. Here I fixed the one wooden piece. Can it possible to see this? Can it possible to see? Yes, we cannot see. Then how can you see an object? Further to next experiment is there. I will tell you. Look here. I will tell you children. See here. That is rectilinear propagation of light. Rectilinear propagation of light. I will tell you after the experiment what is the meaning of rectilinear propagation of light. Up to now, just you watch this activity. See here. Take a 3 cardboard of equal shapes. That is, it is A, it is B, it is C. Yes, children, I have taken here 3 equal shaped cardboard sheets and also named as A, B, C, and I have made here hole in the middle of the 3 cardboards. Okay, 3 cardboards taken of equal size, and the middle of the cardboards I have made a hole. Okay, 2. Why I made? I will tell you. Here is an object. Here is a person's eye is there. It is going to see. Okay, here one object is there. It is a fruit. Here is a mango fruit. Okay, children. I kept here mango fruit. Can the person see the object? Yes. Why he can see the object here? How can you say? See here, one after one I placed here. Those are shapes like this, one after one. Here in the middle of the portion I made a wall and I am watching it like this. By the time the person comes to see that object, that is how means light here passing. Light here, sunlight is passing here. Yes, sun. Okay, here an object is there. The person is watching here. It is always travels like this. Then we can say it as this is the rectilinear propagation of light. Rectilinear propagation of light. Then what is the meaning of rectilinear propagation of light? What is the meaning of rectilinear propagation of light? Yes. See, light energy. Light is always travels in a straight path or straight line. It is called rectilinear propagation of light. Okay, it is called rectilinear propagation of light. Understand, children? What is the meaning of rectilinear propagation of light? Have you understood? Yes, rectilinear propagation of light means light is always travels in a straight path is called rectilinear propagation of light. Why? Always that is the special character of the light is always travels in a straight path. Okay, this is what the speciality of light energy. Light. Okay, now we are going to see about the next concept, that is the shadows. Shadow. the meaning of shadow? Shadow means the dark portion of the object. Okay, the darkest dark portion of an object when the light passes or falls on an opaque substance. Okay, shadow means the dark portion of an object. Shadow means the dark portion of an object when the light is passes on a opaque substance. Opaque substance. Opaque substance means I told you already. Okay, I told you already what? Yes, light energy cannot passes through the object, that is called opaque. When the light is not passes through the object, then what happens? Shadows forms. Shadows will form, or shadows will form. See, for example, during the morning time, daytime, or any time when you are wandering and walking under the sunlight, just we can see that, we can think, we can observe that our shadow will follow us. Wherever we go, our shadow will follow us. That is what? Darkest reason. And as you see children, you may tell that you cannot go, when you are going to garden that time, if you are feeling from any so much of very huge amount of sunlight means by the time you are searching for the shadows under the trees or under the any other shelters. Okay, that is what? Shadow. See, you might have watched that during the sunlight, excess of sunlight, you are all the students or all the people are going to stay under the roof of the home, or when you are, if you are in the land, you are going to stand under the trees shadows. That is what? Shadow. Shadow means darkest reason, darkest portion of an object when the light energy is falls on the substance of opaque. Okay, that is what? Shadows. Got it, children? This is what? Light and shadows. And reflection is there. More details about reflection I will tell you in the next classes. Okay, light. Once again, summarize the points what we discussed in this class. Summary is what we discussed till now. Yes, in this lesson we discussed about light. What is light? Light is a form of energy which gives the sensation of vision. Vision means we can see the objects, right? Luminous bodies are, they have their own light. Non-luminous bodies, light, luminous bodies, non-luminous bodies. Next, rectilinear propagation of light. Rectilinear propagation of light and shadows. Along with that, opaque, translucent and transparent objects and substances. Dear students, answer the following questions. This is for your homework. This is what we discovered in this class. See, once again, light is a form of energy which gives the sensation of vision. Luminous bodies, they have their own light. Okay, example, sun and some light bulbs. Non-luminous bodies, they have their own, they do not have their own light and getting light from the other objects such as sun. Rectilinear propagation of light. So this is the explanation. Rectilinear propagation of light means by we have to do by that one experiment wise. Light is always travels in a straight path is called rectilinear propagation of light, and also light is the characteristics. The special character is light is always passes in a straight path. And shadows. Shadows means the darkest region found by when the light rays or light energy falls on the opaque substance, then only we can see the shadow. Opaque means we cannot see any object. Okay, that is what. Translucent, we can see the objects partially, and transparent means we can see the objects clearly. That is called transparency, transparent. Okay. Thank you, children. The next class we will discuss reflections of laws of reflections and pinhole camera. Okay. Thank you very much.